everybody. Pow, 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 pow. Remember that thing? Pow, pow on television? It used to play.
Yeah, Big
It
Bang
was,
Pow.
it was the worst thing. Yeah. Anyway, Ocean's Pit show about big things. It's Twisted Tuesday. You know what that means. Carol Brandolino is in the house, folks. It is Tuesday, January 7th. Carol, how are you doing, my friend? Good?
Yep, great. Doing great.
Good. I'm excited. We have a lot of fun, guys. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, but most is dedicated to people like you who take the time and watch the show, along also dedicated to our great people in the military and our veterans. Thank you so much for fighting for our country. It's Twisted Tuesday. Again, January 7th. Let's go to work. Whoa. I hope you guys are surviving the winter storm, the inches and snow that was the inches and inches and inches. I hope you guys are all surviving that. You know what, Carol, what's funny about that? Now, I know certain points of Illinois did get hit hard. I know Springfield got hit hard. Certain southern Illinois got hit hard. But, you know, when they're that's a job that you can be wrong 90% of the time, and you can still keep your job.
Yeah, and get paid well too. Exactly.
And get paid well.
Right.
I wish we could do that. Hey, today,
you know, all the grocery stores, like, I can't believe though what aggravates me are the people still do the same thing. They go running out to the grocery store like they can't even you could get stuff delivered now. Like literally delivered now, or you could go pick it up at the freaking curb. But people that actually go to the grocery store, their stuff, the shelves are empty. I was so pissed the other day. I just needed a few things. And I'm like, why are the shelves empty? I didn't even know. And they're like, the storm. I'm like, I didn't even know. I don't have cable anymore, so I don't even have like the regular 257 news. I didn't even know there was a storm that was supposed to be coming.
Yeah, but even on you can look up your phone. What's the weather like today? And they're going to tell you what it is too. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I noticed that too. People go ballistic and they go out and grab all the toilet paper, the milk, the bread, the peanut butter, whatever it is. It's just like the water, because we're going to be, even if you got a storm, let's just say.
Yeah.
I mean, the way things it is, maybe a day you might be home. Right. Maybe two, if the case. But it's never you. But it hasn't been like that here. Not that I say it's never going to happen, but
you're not going to starve. You're not going to starve. Like, Jesus Christ. I just don't get it. One day, order a fucking pizza.
There you go. Get a frozen pizza. Make a sandwich. If you're out of toilet paper, there's a real problem. There you go, folks. Anyway, you're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, Twisted Tuesday. Our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Norridge Plains, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, Mesa, Arizona, and soon coming back to Harlem Avenue in Elmwood Park, 2026. Guys, it's the place to be. Our good friends from Ace Hardware. Now, we've been plugging the same stuff over and over again, and tomorrow we have a big meeting with them. We got a lot more stuff happening with Ace Hardware in 2025. We're going to be doing some in-stores. We're going to be doing like the Ace Minute, where people will be, there are a couple minutes, and it'll teach you how to put in a new washer or a new dryer or to fix your sink. So we're going to do a lot of stuff with Ace. I'm excited about that. So download the Ace Rewards app, easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. That's our friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. All right, so let's see who's watching today. Oh, boy, there's Ellie Weinhardt. How you doing, Ellie? Pina, how you doing? Patrick Moore. Hey, Patrick, thank you and your mom, Agnes, for on Saturday having help with you celebrating your mom's 90th birthday. What a trooper she is.
Wow.
What an incredible lady. So that was a lot of fun. Jill, happy birthday to your husband, Bob. Happy birthday. Feliz como está? Buongiorno tutti. Emo from Florida, buddy. Double T, Albert. All right. So the nice crew is here. I don't suggest having perishables delivered. That should be picked out by the customer. If it's old crap, that's your fault.
Okay.
Good point. Good point.
Did you just speak Italian? Were you just speaking Italian to Emil?
Yeah, io parlo italiano, sì.
Oh, I love that.
I speak it and I read it. Yeah, I speak it every day with my mom. So me and my mom.
God, I love that. I love listening to somebody speak another language.
Gina says hello. Hi, Gina. I hope you're doing well. Gina surviving her birthday. I mean, she
survived her birthday. She's doing good. She's like my savior.
Good. There you go. So much to talk about, folks. There was no snow. There was no ice. Now, tomorrow, folks, there was a little ice yesterday morning on the car.
Yeah.
I noticed that. But the roads, I drove all day yesterday. I mean, I went to my mom's. I did some errands. The streets were fine, at least by me in Oak Grove and by my mom in Elmwood Park. David from Florida. There's Lisa, traveling Lisa. She's all over the place. You never know where she's going to be next. Lisa, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Happy New Year. All right. So tomorrow will be the Main Event Band co-hosting. I never did it before. We meet Jerry, Toto, and Danny all at the same time.
Oh, my God. I actually cannot wait for that. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm going to see what that's going to be turned like. Then, of course, Laura Ocean will be with us again on Thursday. Busy week. This Thursday will be at Capri in the phone. Capri in Downers Grove, a stereo Capri. Butterfield Road there on Thursday. It'll be 6 to 9. 6 to 9. Me and Jerry Jams this Thursday. Friday will be at the Impact Fuel Room in Libertyville with Ocean's Rat Pack. As of this morning, 10 more tickets and they are sold out. It holds about 280 people. So 10 more tickets and they are sold out. So we're excited about that for Friday. And then Saturday we'll be in Plainfield, Illinois. At Big Sammy's there on a Saturday, me and Jerry Jams, 8 o'clock. You know, it's funny, when I first heard of Plainfield, I never heard of it before. I was doing a gig. I think I might even told you about this. It was a church that used to be a restaurant.
Yes, I believe it was Bocce. I think it was Bocce.
Yeah. So I didn't know anything about Plainfield. So I looked it up, and the first thing that popped up in Plainfield was the back then. Now this had to be 20 years ago, 25 years ago. It popped up. The first thing that popped up in Plainfield was the headquarters to the Ku Klux Klan in Illinois.
Yeah. That's something you want to be
first thing. That was the first thing that came up. Yeah. So when I was my first thought of driving to Plainfield, that's what I was thinking.
Oh God, that's really nice out there. It's really nice out there. And Sammy has a great.
They do a great job.
Oh my God! And we're going. Gina and I. We got a nice big table coming.
You know what, Carol? They got great food there. You're right. They got great food.
Excellent.
And, Sammy's a great guy, and they're good people.
Very good.
My bro going to be on. I'll be watching. Okay, that's right, your bro Vince Raimondi. I hope you celebrated your 86th birthday, Vince. You got it. Anch'io parlo italiano. That's right. I know you do, my buddy Felice. All right, so. Yeah, interesting stuff here.
Real quick, I want to wish a very happy Names Day to my son Gianni today. So it's St. John the Baptist name day, and it's for Ioannis. Ioannis Alexandros that's his baptismal name. So it's John.
What's his full name?
So Gianni's name in English or in Greek? In Greek, it's Ioannis Alexandros Brandolino. Brandolino. Okay.
Yeah.
How would you say Brandolino in Italian?
Brandolino. Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
There you go. We just put a little Brando. Like Brando, like the actor. Brandolino. Right. That's how you spell it too. Yeah.
It is how you spell it. Yeah. And then also today, January 7th, is my best friend, my longest time friend. It's her daughter's 18th birthday today. She was born 18 years ago. She was born 1 pound, 11 ounces. 1 pound. They weren't expecting her. I was trying to get a hold of my friend. I told her to watch the show today. I said, I saw her post this morning, and I remember she called me, and she was so early. She gave birth months early. And Yeah, they didn't think she was gonna even make it through the night. So, those, my friends stayed at that Ronald McDonald House for
Yeah,
weeks,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
weeks,
Sure,
right?
sure.
So, yeah, and she was in the incubator, I went to see her and they were literally using her eyes weren't even fully like developed yet. I mean, it's
Wow.
unbelievable. Like a little tissue, a tiny little square tissue for a diaper, not even like a regular diaper.
Yeah.
You had to put your hand in that machine. I've never seen anything that small like a human. You know what I mean? Oh my God, 1 pound,
She was
11 ounces.
one. She was 1 pound. Wow.
11 ounces. Yep. So almost 2 pounds, but still not even a 1.5 pounds. But the thing is they weren't expecting her to make it through the night, let alone, I mean, she, knock on wood, yeah, she's had a certain things, nothing serious medical,
Yeah.
but certain
Right.
things
Right.
here
Right.
and
Right.
there
Right. Right.
as she was
And what is the
developing and
girl's
growing.
name? What's the
Her
girl's
name
name?
is Alyssa, and she is
Alyssa.
brilliant, brilliant, nice, very nice young girl, and she's going to be going away to college on mostly on a scholarship. I mean, I'm just so proud of her. She's been through a lot of stuff in her life, and
That's
she's
fantastic
awesome.
news. And she's what, 18 years old?
18 years old today.
Well,
Yeah.
Alyssa, happy 18 years old to you.
Yep.
Congratulations, you going to
Yeah.
college. That's very cool, man. It's a great story, too.
Yeah.
Jerry Jams, what's up, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Guys, all right, a couple things. You can have Lady Gaga. You can have Lady Gaga because we got Lady Mega. We got Lady Mega. Folks. You can have Lady Gaga. I got Lady Mega, pick. That's what it is.
I love that.
Isn't that good? Someone came
Yes.
up with that one.
I love it.
Interesting. A couple other things here. Cannabis, marijuana,
Yeah.
pot,
Sure.
weed,
right?
weed, different words for it, hooch, whatever. Yeah, I was, yeah, whatever it's called. Yeah, I tried it once in high school. The problem with me is I can't inhale.
Me neither.
Even with my cigars or cigarettes, even when I used to smoke cigarettes, I was sponsored by Lucky Strikes, a cigarette company. So I had them in my hand and I was puffing, but I never actually, and if I did, I almost killed myself. So
yeah, you
I remember trying pot when I was a kid and I couldn't do it. So I even remember maybe 2-3 years ago, I tried some here at the house and I almost died.
Yeah, you cough a lung up.
I couldn't do it. The gummy every now and then I take. I haven't done one in about 2 years, but I remember one time I did it, and I was watching TV, and I could swear to you that Johnny Carson was coming. I was watching a rerun, obviously. But I swear that Johnny Carson was coming out of the TV and touching it. So,
it's some good stuff you had there.
It was a little crazy, but now we know that weed is illegal in a lot of states. I mean, legal in a lot of states. Let's see, Alaska, California, Oregon, Washington, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Illinois, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico. Yeah, so almost every state is. When you first heard about that, I don't know if you're a pot smoker. Did that bother you at all?
No, and I'm not like a pot smoker generally, and I never was for sure in the past. But I definitely thought it should have been made legal a long time ago because I know a lot of people who do that and do it regularly, but for some people, it's just like that's what helps them. They don't even have to be on a prescription medication. It helps them like with certain anxieties and this and ADHD, so many different things. And it's not as bad as like a Band-Aid, like booze would be, you know what I mean? Like people can get addicted to the, alcohol. I mean, alcoholism is the real thing. So I'd rather see somebody smoke pot and I also think it's really, this should change too. You know how they test people at different companies for smoking pot or like county jobs? Yeah. Sure. I don't, they need to do away with that because, I mean, of course you shouldn't be high going to work, but they shouldn't be able to dictate what you do on the weekends or on your days off. You know what I mean? I mean, you're not coming there.
No, the problem is with pot. The problem is with pot, if I'm correct, I think it stays in your hair for like five weeks or something in your hair.
Right. It stays in your system. So that's what I'm saying.
System. Yeah.
They shouldn't be able to dictate, wherever you work that you can't smoke pot on the weekends or on your days off. I mean, as long as you're coming to work and you're not high, what does that matter? It's like drinking. It's like saying, of course don't go to work drunk, but we can't
Yeah.
tell you can't drink on the weekends on your days off. That I think should change. I know a lot of people with very stressful jobs that can get tested for that.
Yeah.
And they're deathly afraid and that's what helps them the most is smoking pot or taking the gummies or doing whatever. And not during work, but when they're off work, and they can't recreationally do it, and it helps them because they might get tested and lose their job.
No, right. And I mentioned it yesterday. You can fail a drug test by secondhand marijuana smoke. So if your husband is smoking pot in the house and you don't, and you have it on you, or vice versa, you can fail a drug test at work.
Shit, I didn't know that. I did not know
secondhand pot. And we just talked about that yesterday. I was talking about that yesterday on the show. So I don't know. My experience with guys I knew that used to smoke pot, they're just like all day long.
Yeah,
all day long.
Like that. But some people
are listening. They were probably listening to Pink Floyd and the Grateful Dead all day long. I mean, it just doesn't work for me. Does not work for me.
No.
That's just me. Ohio, Steubenville. Hello, Angelo. How are you doing, my friends? You can get high from cough syrup too. Oh, that's true. Or Carol too, if you ate
poppy seeds, right?
Poppy seeds on a bagel.
Yep.
Before you went to work, you can get, it would come up in your system.
Yeah, it's like opioids or something like that. Yeah, it's weird. But I remember that from a long time ago.
Good point, Buddy. Buddy said, my son, who's a policeman, says he never went to a domestic dispute over pot. It was always
right.
alcohol.
Exactly. It brings you down. It brings you down. Like you said, I'm like you. I would be like, I did a gummy once and I was like, okay, I'm going to do this when I'm close to bedtime. But it didn't hit right. It didn't hit right away. So then I'm like, oh, maybe I didn't bite off a big enough piece. So then I tried more. And then when I went to get up, because I don't even know I don't know if somebody called me. I literally stood up. I almost fell over. I had to hold onto the wall like Spider-Man was on a ledge. That's how I was holding onto the wall. I was like, I couldn't walk. I was like, what the hell? No
I know.
way. It knocks
me out. It takes you a while to take the effect out. Maybe it didn't work, so I'll have another one, and that's the bad problem.
And then 2 hours later, when you think you're okay because it hasn't hit yet, then you're screwed, and you're somewhere where you're not supposed to be, stoned. Okay, where you're can't control yourself.
Ken Splacho from Arizona says, "Don't eat a Portillo's hot dog before the test because of the poppy seeds on the bun." Cough syrup, you can get mistested too. There you go. So we're learning some medical facts here today, folks. We learned a lot. I want to say congratulations. A great musician in Chicago, Mark Sheely, is in my dream police band. He's retired. Mark, congratulations from Traffic Tech after 35 years, finally retiring. Good for you, my friend. Absolutely. 52 years ago, the School of Rock. You know, School of Rock. You see it promoted everywhere. It started 52 years ago on ABC. 52 years ago.
Wow, I didn't know it's been around that long. Wow.
Yeah, it's been around that. But when I remember when they used to have a couple of songs, they used to be on like TV, whatever.
Yeah.
But now you see them at concerts. A lot of schools have these kids that get together and call it the School of Rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wasn't there a movie too with Jack Black?
Yeah, Jack Black. That was a great movie. I think it put that sort of stuff on the map. I mean, that's the first time I had ever heard.
I've never seen it, but I remember that advertising for that particular movie.
Yeah.
We were also talking about a couple other things. I don't know. Let's get to music. We're talking about music, talking about the Doobie Brothers, whether we were just talking about pot, Doobie. Anyway, besides that, the Doobie Brothers are finally recording again, reuniting with Michael McDonald. Be the first time they actually recorded new music together for 4 decades. So Michael McDonald, if you're into the Doobie Brothers, I'm really not.
I do like the Doobie Brothers.
People like some of them out there, but the Michael McDonald is back in the fold. And they will actually make an album, the new record in 4 decades. So, wow, people drink and drive and kill people. Correct, David. They absolutely do. You're right about that. Daryl Armstead. And we were talking about, like, now they mentioned yesterday something. They're trying to put warning labels on alcohol, on bottles.
Well,
now, isn't there? Already?
There is for I think there is. There's got to be.
There was too. I thought there was too, but I read something or something came up in the news or somebody texted me saying that
Unless that's for pregnant, it might be something. There might be some type of a warning for pregnancy, maybe on alcohol.
on the
Hold on, let
booze.
me check my purse and see what the bottle of vodka says in here. Oh, that's sad. That's
that's a classic Brandolino.
One day.
That's a classic Brandolino. That was good. There you go. Kathy says there is for pregnant women, so maybe now they're going to put it on there for pregnant women. There you go. The best Jack Black movie was when he was in love with an overweight lady. Yeah, that was good. The skinny one where
Shallow Hell.
Shallow Hell. Yeah, that shallow whatever. Yeah, I see that.
God. Yeah,
that was funny. That was
funny. You know how she broke that chair?
When he broke the chair, right.
I've broken chairs before, but I'll tell those stories another day because it's pretty sad. But I've broken like 3 chairs in my life, and it's really fucking embarrassing. Let me just tell you.
It is. Yeah. Well, I think I fell over on a chair too from being a little too drunk.
Oh my
anyway,
God.
First Twisted Tuesday, Carol Brandolino, folks. Ocean's Pit. Let's try a quick sponsor, folks. Our good friend Mary Grievous for all your real estate needs. Don't just call me when you're ready to buy or sell. Contact me when you're considering buying or selling. Your forever agent, Mary Grievous. M. Grievous at StarkRE.com for Berkshire Hathaway. Give her a call at 630-688-1725. And also, if you're talking about Mary you're talking about Mary for real estate, then we have to talk about Mary for the Chicago Music Cruise that's happening 70 or 69 days away, folks. Oh my God. It's going to happen March 23rd to March 30th, 2025. Royal Caribbean, Oasis of the Seas, 8 days during spring break, Fort Lauderdale, Carousel, Aruba, and Coco Key, Bahamas. A lot of great entertainers. My good friend Wendy Thompson, Britney Spears, Marilyn Monroe, Mojo's Jukebox, Jersey Girls, Tony Ocean, the Main Event Band, Frankie Hollywood Rodriguez, Hillbilly Rock Stars, and Seventh Heaven, guys. Go to ChicagoMusicCruise.com, put in Tony Ocean, or give Mary a call at 630-688-1725 and say, I want to go on the ocean with Ocean. It's Twisted Tuesday. Carol Brandolino is in the house. Carol, did you watch the Golden Globes at all?
No, I didn't even know they were on. I told you I don't have regular TV, but I did see little bits and pieces like on Facebook, people posting things.
I did. Right. Okay, there you go. There's government warning on my bottle of Grand Marnier. Okay, so there are some warnings. Yeah, but the liquor lobby is huge and fight like hell to stop the warning labels. Dave Zamel, how you doing? Dave said it's for cancer. All right, so pot. Also, yes, Peanut Mary is also a travel agent for NTD Vacation. She's the one that books the cruises as well as being a real estate agent. So she two for the price of one. Anyway, I didn't watch the Golden Globes, but I watched some highlights.
Yeah.
And that Nikki Glazer, she's brutal. I mean, if you listen to her mouth, she's brutal. And I love it. I love it when I see the Hollywood
the elite
Hollywood people in the audience while she buries them all, and they can't say shit. And even when they made the comment about P. Diddy, half of you people might be on the P. Diddy list. I mean, too soon? No. I mean, this is even when that Service, what's his name?
Gervais. Ricky Gervais. Oh, that was the best. That was the best.
He was great. So she tried to do the same thing, and you know what? And you see these people shaking.
Well, the thing is too, okay, so they know they're on camera because those people walking around the thing, they're like, they're 10 feet away from these people. So when they're saying it, they can't even make an expression because they're
right.
Screwed. Okay, so they're like, they're just like smiling, like
you gotta just smile it off, because if you don't, then you have that shock look. But I have to admit, when she did talk, it scares everybody, but it's amazing how people, like you said, if you don't look the right way, if you look like when she ripped on Harrison Ford, he gave her a look like it had nothing to do with P. Diddy. It was just talking about Harrison Ford, and the look that he gave her,
Oh,
it was on TV. I mean, it looked really
yeah,
bad.
they got him on camera. He probably doesn't give a shit. Why would he? Right? Why does
Why
he
would
care?
it care? Right,
Nothing's going to happen to him.
Absolutely. Also, it was interesting. Now, we're talking about stuff that's no good for you, bad for you. McDonald's, for instance. Now, I don't know. I'm not a big McDonald's guy.
Yeah.
But you're going to love this. They had a burger, the last burger that was sold in Iceland in 2009. They still have it under a glass, whatever, with heat on it. It's still no mold on this burger or French fries. It's been sitting that long, since 2009. It makes you wonder, what are they putting in this food that we're putting into our bodies?
I finally got my kids no more. Like I've let them have burgers from there anymore, because I get cramps. If I do eat a burger, which has been many, many years now from there, it literally gives me immediate like cramps. So whatever it's made out of, my body does not. It's not regular. Obviously, it's not meat if it's not growing any mold or anything. What the hell is like rubber?
What?
You know?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Kathy Splotcher says scary like a Twinkie. Yep. What is in a Twinkie? It never goes bad.
You know what? Where did I learn that? Where was it on this show? 80% of a Twinkie is air. Did I learn that from years?
You might have mentioned something like that, but
I heard that like a Twinkie, 80% of it is air.
I mean, I don't know. It's whatever it is. And I haven't had a Twinkie since I was like probably 8, 9, 10 years old. I mean, when the last time I had one. In the Hollywood world, we lost a few people, folks. Some you might remember, some you might not. This lady isn't from Hollywood, but it's interesting. Her name was Tomiko Takada. She's the Japanese oldest woman. She just passed away Saturday. Guess how old she was, Carol?
110?
116 years old. And she just died on Saturday. Tomiko Tokaka, Japanese oldest woman, 116 years old.
And I'd like to read her journal, right? Because you want to see, what did she eat? What did she do? What did she do? Who was she? Because she did something right.
cheese pasta, rice, and booze. A little shot, whatever. Crazy. And also, if you remember, there's a woman out there. They used to be called Catwoman because she looked like a cat. Her name was Jocelyn Windelstein. And they called her Catwoman, but she's had so many plastic surgeries. If you see this lady's picture, she just died at the age of 84 years old as well. There you go, Jerry. The ingredients for Hostess Twinkies include sugar water, enriched flour, bleached wheat, malted barley flour. If you're something, I can't even pronounce
it. You shouldn't eat it.
Shouldn't need it.
I don't know.
Also from CNN, Aaron Brown passed away. Also, he died this past weekend. He was one of the CNN reporters that was telling people when 9/11 hit. So Aaron Brown has passed away too. Also, we just lost, for all you folk singers, if you remember, Peter, Paul, and Mary, Puff the Magic Dragon, and Leaving on an Airport. Peter Yarrow has just passed away. Just came over this afternoon, right before I went on the show. It came up on the news. What I did not know, Peter, Paul, and Mary, they had a lot of that. Puff the Magic Dragon, I'm Leaving on a Jet Plane. Yeah. They had a bunch of different songs. There was two guys and a girl, whatever. They were big in the folk era music in the late 50s or 60s, late 60s. Okay. But I did not know that in 1981 or 1970, Pete Yarrow was arrested for molesting a 14-year-old girl. Oh. And this, if you looked up his obituary, that's what came up. He was charged with molestation, a 14-year-old girl in 1970. And guess who pardoned him? President Carter, 1981, pardoned Peter Yarrow from Peter, Paul, and Mary from the charge of him molesting a 14-year-old girl.
Oh, my God. Well, that's just kind of ironic that he died, too. You know?
Well, it's iconic that they're pardoning these pedophiles. That's the thing that gets me, folks.
Well, yeah, that should never be allowed, ever.
Jeremy, I did not know that about him either. I looked in today because they said Peter Yarrow, and I want to make sure it was the right guy. So I looked it up on my phone, Peter Yarrow, and says, yeah, Peter, Paul, and Mary. And if you look at that, it says all the stuff, the songs, and at the end was convicted of molesting a 14-year-old girl in 1970. And then it says President Carter pardoned him in 1981. So it just makes me wonder, guys, this pedophile, this thing that's going on with kids and sex trafficking in Hollywood and around the world with royalty and all this shit that's going on. If this is going back to 81, he pardoned this guy. How do you pardon somebody who molests a child? How do you have the balls to pardon anybody who molests a child? Okay, there's no ifs and buts, or oh, he was drunk, or oh, there is no excuse for it.
Nope.
I don't know how old he was, but he had to be in his late 80s. Okay, so in the 70s, he was what 60, and she was 14. That's up, folks.
That is fucked up. I almost put my sunglasses on.
That should, yeah, there you go, Emo. Kathy, castration. That should be that. Right on the list. Sad, but true and crazy what's going on in this world. And I don't know. That's what I'm saying. If they were to release this Epstein or P. Diddy list, I don't think, Carol, like you said too, I don't think that the world will be ready for this. I think it would shock us. Jeremy, there you go. Carter must have been a fan. No excuse. And not a fan of his music, because he did great music with Peter, Paul, and Mary. The point I'm trying to say is there is no excuse for this.
No, there is none. There is none. Did you heard about Mark Zuckerberg? This is something I surprised you haven't brought up yet. You heard that he announced that Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram, they're going to end the fact-checking program with trusted partners, the fact-checking program with trusted partners, in an effort to embrace now free speech and to start to end censorship like X or Twitter. Now, if this guy isn't the biggest stroke, like you just, if you're going to do something and you're such a piece of whatever. Also, he says, closing its censor susceptible fact-checking shop. That's what they're trying to do, and replace it with a user-fueled community notes system like X uses. So now you're kowtowing to the people who are going to have the power, you piece of garbage. And
he's playing both sides. He's playing both sides.
Fair weather. It's fair weather. You've got no real balls. Like, really, if you're going to be something and believe in something, then believe in it, and you stick with it. But you know what? At the end of the day, this should show all the people out there, anybody and everyone, that it's all about money and power. That's it. They know who's in power now. They want to continue to make their money, so they're going to go ahead and just slide in their DMs and be friends.
And they're gonna, he's running scared right now. That's right, Felice. He's running scared because he knows what's going on with this P. Diddy list. And he's running scared. And just like Mark Cuban says, he didn't want anything to do with Trump, but he's willing to sit down and talk to him now.
Of course they are. Of course
you are. Of course you are. Right? It's so pathetic what's going on. And it's just scary, guys. It's just scary what's going on in this world. Let's talk about something that's good in this world. One of our new sponsors, folks, because when everybody's going through this kind of thing in life, in Parallax. Imagine putting your money to work for you, becoming your own bank, making your dream retirement reality with guaranteed lifetime income. Wendy Thompson and Craig Coughlin help you create personal pensions, grow with your wealth, secure your legacy. It's never too late to start. Take charge of your financial future today. Give them a call at 630-890-1213 or book on Calendly. Am I saying that right? I always pronounce that wrong. Calendly for free constellation. Start building your retirement you deserve. Better yet, pick up the phone, talk to these people. This is money you're worried about. This is your future that you're worried about. Give them a call. They're very good. They're very knowledgeable. They know their stuff. Give Wendy or Craig a call at 630-890-1213. And like I said, become your own bank at Parallax, IMPERALUX. It's a company that's been around a long time. Give them a call. They can help you, man. Because right now everybody wants to save money, retirement, and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
they're very good at what they're doing. It's Twisted Tuesday. Carol Brandolino in the house. Comes to other shows coming up on the 15th of January. We'll be at Bugsy's in McHenry with my good friend Ryan O'Ryan. On the 17th, we're going to be by Gigi's Are We Live in Burridge. And just added Retro Night. We're going to slash the prices back to the 80s. For food and drinks on Thursday, January 30th, me and Jerry Jams at Positano's Retro 80s Night. Going back on that Thursday, prices of food and drinks reduced to the price of the 80s.
Wow.
Very, very cool. Thursday, January 30th, just added to our list here at Ocean's Pit. All right. Boy, what's crazy, and there's more and more stuff that we need. There's Danny Mazzi in the house. Buy local, shop local. My good friend Danny from Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin. And Mike and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair for all your collision auto repair needs. All right, Carol, what else we got over here? Let's get back to an interesting story. This is actually for the Italians, the Italian tradition. On the night of January 5th, it's La Befana flies over a broomstick and stuffed stockings with sweets and gifts for children. So this is actually, there's a witch, a queen, kind of what they come to. This is a big tradition. And a lot of people, you probably have that in Greece, don't you?
Well, no, we don't have that, but I do remember La Befana through the Italian American Club by our old house. So we used to take the kids because we were, members, and they used to have La Befana was actually there. The old lady would be there, and she was handing out the things to the kids. It was such a nice tradition. So the kids got to see that when they were younger every year. Yeah.
Well, it's really very good. Now, guys, remember, let's not get confused. La Befana, like you said, don't get it confused with La Putana, because there's two different. Putana is not that. So just making sure that you guys understand.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
The lightning bolt is going to come down and get both of us.
We're both going to get blown up there. There you go. There you go. It's the Befana. Befana. That's Befana, not Putana. There's two different ladies. One, I don't need to explain. Anyway, folks, the best way to stop the next pandemic, ladies and gentlemen, is to arrest the people who started the first one.
Amen to that. I mean,
arrest Dr. Fauci, the first guy that should go to jail. Ronnie, you got to watch, because now we have the President Trump coming on the 20th. How many more people is Biden going to pardon?
Oh, I mean, is there like a limit? I wonder.
I don't know if there's a limit.
I should know that, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I'm not sure if there's a limit. That I don't know. But did you see when they were swearing everybody in? Kamala's look. She looked miserable when she was swearing in Ted Cruz. She was like, rah, rah, rah.
Right. You just know. Oh. See, that's where I'd like to eat popcorn and just watch it. Watch it.
And then keep rewinding it. Jerry says there is no limit. There is no limit to his pardon. Robert Provenzano, hello, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Richard Hamlin, what's up, buddy? Democrats, this is not all Democrats. This is a quote from James Wood on Twitter or X, however you look at it now. James Woods is an actor. Last time, one of his best actors. I love when he was in Casino with De Niro. Anyway, Democrats not only couldn't stand, they don't even applaud when Republican Speaker Johnson promises a secure border. Make no mistake, this election was the salvation of America, and if we had lost, she would be gone forever. Do not trust the left for anything. Now, this is James Woods, an actor in Hollywood, which is surprisingly because they're all for the Democratic Party, the Liberal Party. So this is a couple of them that are against it. He's been against it since the beginning. But interesting stuff. Dave Davies of the Kinks says, I hate to say it, but unless you inherit money, life is a lot about luck. What do you think, Carol, on that?
No, I don't believe that at all. I honestly luck is a little part of everything, but for me, you create your opportunities. I've talked about this all the time. I mean, I could sit there and say, oh, I'm lucky, I won the lotto. Okay, that's luck, right? That's where you have no control over it. You buy the tickets, and if you win, you win. That's luck. But in your life, I mean, it's the steps you take, how hard you work, what you do, who you surround yourself with. There's so many factors. That's not luck. Those are smart decisions. It's decision making, not luck. I mean, but
I
there may be a
agree.
little bit of luck.
There you go. Luck is preparation meeting opportunity. I agree with
Exactly.
that.
Yep.
I think you have to work hard for it. And like I
Yep.
said, guys, a lot of people say, I wish I had this, or I wish I had this, or I wish what he had, or what he had, whatever.
Yeah.
Guys, people, we realize this. We have the same 24 hours in the same day, all of us.
Right. Right.
And it's
That's
what we
true.
decide to do with it. Now,
That's right.
you'll meet the right person in a certain spot. You might
Yeah.
get to another level.
That's lucky. Yeah.
Grandfather dies, leaves you some money. An old uncle that died, you didn't know, leaves you money. There's different things for different ways, but
Absolutely.
Luck is not all of it.
Yeah, because if people say, "Oh, I have just bad luck," no, you're lazy. I mean, I hate to say that, but I know certain people that talk like that, and I, in fact, know they're lazy. So it's just like, well, you're kind of being a victim here. Like, there's a lot of things you can do to change the outcome of a situation.
Yeah, I agree with you. Absolutely. Now, since we have the Twisted Tuesday, and we do have Carol on the show, and we're going to also do this on Thursday too, because just like to see the look. 5 deadly terms used by a woman. 5 deadly terms used by a woman. Number 5, when she says, "That's okay," which means she's thinking long and hard on how and when you will pay for your mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, whatever, means a woman's way of saying screw you.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, go ahead. That's a dare.
Go ahead to Vegas with your friends.
To do it. It's a dare. Yeah, there you go. Number 2, nothing. What's wrong, honey? Nothing. Nothing means something, and you need to be worried.
Yeah.
And the number 1 is fine. Fine.
I'm fine.
That is a word women use to end an argument when she knows she's right and you need to shut up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the bonus word, wow. Wow, this is not a compliment. She's amazed that one person can be so stupid.
Yeah. I was just going to say either that or you're an asshole. One of the two, like, wow, really?
Wow is right. Interesting. Now, with this flu and everything going on, this new thing out there with the stomach flus and all this stuff going on, you go to the doctor, they give you a prescription, you give that. But you have to think, I think we might have talked about it. How about people that don't I know a lot of people out there do not take medication. They won't do it. They don't believe in it.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the Amish, for instance.
Yeah.
The Amish supposedly doesn't take medication, but this is amoxicillin that you can use without going to the doctor. You can make this yourself. A 2/3 cup of apple cider vinegar, half a cup of fresh pineapple, 2-inch piece of ginger, a tablespoon of turmeric, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 medium onion, 1 whole lemon, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon of crushed black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of honey.
Did you make it? Did you make the concoction yet?
No, I did not. Because I call my doctor and he sends me drugs to the house. So, whatever. But I'm saying this is not something I'm going to post this on my page, and some people can make it. Keep a big it would be cool.
It works. I guarantee it works. I mean, what did people do way back when? I mean, there's natural remedies and old, that's what people did back in the day. All the healthy, good stuff for you.
I agree. Danny Mazzi from Armando's made a good point. Jerry, if you're watching, I wonder if the Amish live longer than the average person. I'm wondering. That makes a lot of sense because we know people in Europe they're living to a lot older age from how they're eating and the stuff that's in their food.
The Greek and Italian men that are in Greece and Italy because they have 25-year-old girlfriends, they live longer for that reason.
Wait. The Greeks do it too, though. The Greek men.
That's what I said. I said the Greeks and Italians. Don't worry. I put them all in the same boat. Don't worry. They're floating around out there. A lot of them. They're floating around with their 25-year-old girlfriends.
There you go. It's called minestrone. That's what it's called, Danny. But Richard Hamlin says the Amish have next to no cancer.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, sugar is, they said sugar is the big culprit. That's just what I read all the time. And then the alcohol now is becoming more and more, in this conversation, because there's so much sugar in alcohol too. Do you know what I mean? So it depends how much alcohol you're
that's
drinking,
why I kind of cut down the vodka a little bit more than I did my Jack, because it is less sugar. But look at that. Yeah, it makes sense. I put cayenne pepper on everything, guys. I put it on my soup. I put it on my salads. I put cayenne pepper on everything. You watching Ocean's Pit? A little show about big things. Twisted Tuesday. Carol Brandolino's in the house. And let's go to Airtight Windows. If you're looking for windows and you want it done right, do it right with Airtight. For honesty, quality, dependability, do it right with Airtight. Serving Chicagoland for over 35 years. Do it right with Airtight. Call my good buddy Louis Pipes at 708-785-5000 and tell him Tony O sent you. Windows and sidings. We all need it in our home. It is the Tuesday, January 7th. We also, folks, if you have no plans for Valentine's Day, we'll be at Bourbon Street, 115 Bourbon Street. Not only with the Rat Pack, but we'll also have the band behind us, which will be Tony Toto. Will be
nice.
It'll be Daryl Armenstad, will be John Trencalli, and will also be John Grande on saxophone. So we'll have a whole band behind us on Valentine's Day, Bourbon Street, Marionette Park, Rat Pack show. The 22nd of February will be in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, at Pier 290 with Ocean's Rat Pack. Love that place. And then, of course, February 19th. For the homeless at the Tap House Grill in Lamont. Me, Stephanie Lemon-Brigner, Lulu is going to be joining us, John Vincent, Tony Toto, all the money that we're going to raise, whatever you guys can bring in for clothes, hats, scarves, all that, and then we're going to bring it to the homeless and help them. That's going to be at the Tap House Grill on Wednesday, the 19th of February in Lamont, Illinois. Wow, crazy stuff here on Twisted Tuesday. All right, we got more on the list. What do you think of this, Carol? Property taxes are just rent in disguise. Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it does. It does. But who gets the property taxes? It's not the landlord.
No, that's true too. So
and it's definitely in the cost of your rent. Like, I mean, you might as well just tack it on because it's what you have to pay. You have no choice.
Yeah, good point on that one too. Ronnie B and Deborah, I hope you guys are doing well, my friend. To all my Democrats about to get fired, and this is a post from Mancow. To all the Democrats about to get fired in Washington, D.C., learn the code. Isn't that what you told 10,000 pipeline workers Joe fired in that one day? Wow. If that doesn't get underneath the skin there, learn the code. Interesting stuff. Yeah.
Karma is a bitch.
And when we were talking about when things happen, like when they took the assassination shot at a former president, now he'll be the president, but the guy shoots Trump in the head, tries to, live at the rally, protected by the Secret Service. But here's one thing that I know it's old news, but here's something that just came up. There was no manifesto, no cell data, no texts, no emails, no interviews of the guy's parents or his family, no footage of his home or his child or what job he's at, no background, no accomplices. This is a cover-up. It was a cover-up.
Right.
I mean, everybody, look, the guy just went through in New Orleans. They went back. They showed him at his job. They showed him all the people that he knew.
He had a history. History. Right? Yeah. Did this guy not exist before he tried to shoot Trump? It makes no sense. You know?
It's crazy to me. On the other note, Michael Jordan becomes the first pro athlete to rank among America's 400 wealthiest people. Carol, what do you think Michael Jordan's net worth is?
Well, I know he's definitely billionaire status, but he's a billionaire, right? He has to be a billionaire.
Good. Well, what do you think? Give me a number.
Like 5 bill. I really don't know. 5 billion. I have no idea.
You were close. Three
Okay.
billion dollars. Michael J. or whatever his middle name is, Michael Jordan, $3 billion.
And that money did not come from playing basketball necessarily, right? It's from the Nike. It's from Nike. It's from the sponsorships.
Endorsements, and the casino. Right. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. Right. And I love this one, folks. For people, this is what you need to do for people who are in your business and don't mind their own business and always want to get in other people's business. Yeah. I'll be mailing out W-2s on January 5th for everyone who was in my business this year.
Oh, I like that one. That's a good one.
Double T. You're right. It's that's more than Mo has. A lot more, Danny, than I have. Oh, well, there you go, Richard. Elon Musk is worth $400 billion. Oh. They say he will be the richest man, I think, in 2026 or something. He'll be the richest man in the world. 400. And guess who's got that man in his pocket? Our president to be Donald Trump. So a lot of good. With a guy with a lot of money like that, let's hope he can do a lot of good.
Yes.
A lot of good. Yes. I don't work plus 40 hours. This is just our average guys like us. Mm-hmm. I don't work plus 40 hours a week to subsidize someone else's bad financial choice. Pay your own loans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Very, very, very important. President Joe Biden on Sunday signed the Social Security Fairness Act.
Oh, heard about this. Yeah.
Did you hear about that? Oh,
I did.
What a joke that is. Half of these people already have Social Security. I mean, it's nuts. Oh, I don't even want to. It just drives me crazy.
It's like a cluster F in your mind. And you can't even think about it because it'll just frustrate you to death.
Yeah, it really like you took 4 years to come up with all this shit.
Right.
It's nuts. Here we go. What is the difference between I like you and I love you? Beautifully answered by Buddha. Wait, the difference? Tell me, well, what
I said a big fat wallet. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. I'm
unfiltered. All right. What is the difference between I like you and I love you? Beautifully answered by Buddha. When you like a flower, you just pick it. When you love a flower, you water it daily. One who understands this understands life.
Fair. I mean, it makes perfect sense to me, for sure.
Yep. I absolutely.
I'll work on that.
Yeah, just to get an idea of the difference between a million and a billion. A million second is approximately 11 days. A billion seconds is approximately 32 years.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Wow. That is wow.
Wow. All right, guys. Growing up in the 70s. Now, I was born in 62. Long hair in 1978. Well, I had long hair. In 2024, we're looking for hair. In 1978, we had the 8-track. In 2024, we have the Carex. In 78, we had kegs for beer. For 2024, we got EKGs. In 78, there was streaking. People would streak in concerts with no clothes on. In 2024, we're leaking. In 78, there was acid rock. In 2024, there's acid reflex. 78 seeds and stems. In 2024, fiber. 78, Staying Alive was the song. In 2024, Staying Alive is the goal. I mean, there's pretty good stuff. Yeah. Man, if you think about it, it doesn't even grow. It's amazing how fast this shit goes by between 1978 and now. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I like this. Retired folks shouldn't be taxed twice on money they worked their whole lives to save.
Right. That's 1,000% right. My mom just, anybody who's in the age group where they're retired and their Social Security, it's just sickening. It really is.
It drives me ballistically. How about this? Why don't you ever hang out with anyone anymore? Someone says. Because they gossip about each other and then they sit at the same table.
Yeah. A lot of times. Yep. They say that's why they say keep your friends close and your enemies closer, because you
never know. A lot of jealousy in this crazy world.
Yeah.
Carol, study shows that most women overpack their suitcase by almost double just in case. Is that true?
Yes, it is. I'm the worst packer. Because I need an extra suitcase because I bring that many shoes, because not I'm going to wear them, but I don't put outfits together before I leave the house. I'm not that organized. Okay. Yeah. So I just want to have enough in there, but I overpack, and I might wear maybe 2 pairs of shoes the entire time, and I pack like 9.
Yeah, my wife does the same thing. But even the last trip, I overpacked. I had shit that I didn't bring, but it's just stayed inside the suitcase. Crazy as it is, guys.
Yeah.
It's Ocean's Pit, our last sponsor, of course. And last but not least, my good friend Tommy Vena, Jack Vena Landscaping. They're offering monthly maintenance programs, bush trimming, spring, fall cleanup, bed mulching, fertilizing, weed control. They offer plant design, service, installation, fall gutter cleanup, and they've been servicing the North Shore for 45 years. Call Tommy at 847-432-5266 and tell them Tony O sent you. Twisted Tuesday, Cara Brandolino and Tony O. Don't forget Capri, Osteria Capri, this Thursday in Downers Grove, 6 o'clock start, me and Jerry. Friday, the Impact Fuel Room in Libertyville at Ocean's Rat Pack. 10 seats and they're sold out. And Saturday, Big Sammy's in Plainfield. I'm looking forward to that because I like Sam. I just talked to him this morning. They got good food over there. It's a great place.
Great.
So we're going to have a lot of fun this Saturday. So if you guys are in the area, come on down. All right. Yeah, we still got some minutes left. But, of course, if you watched President Joe Biden for another 17 or 8 days, whatever, how many days? Presidential Medals of Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see some of the people that got this? Now, Jose Andres, don't know him. Bono from U2. Hillary Clinton. Michael J. Fox.
Okay.
Jane Goodall. I'd give it to Jane Goodall. Michael J. Fox.
Yep.
Magic Johnson. Ralph Lauren. Let's see. Leon Messi, Bill Nye, I liked him.
Oh, yeah.
David Rubenstein, George Soros got a Medal of Freedom. He hates the United States of America. It's proven.
He's like an enemy of the state, enemy of the country. Yeah.
Is it crazy? It's nuts. Denzel Washington and Anna Wintour. But Hillary Clinton and George Soros gets Medal of Freedom.
What did they do that was so amazing? Like, what did they do that, was, I would love to know that. Like, that's it. You could think about all these other people and what they've accomplished or what they've left, and their legacy or something to society. But I don't know what those two have done for the people.
I don't know either. John, you're right, buddy. John Hoyce, hope you're doing well, buddy. You're right. It is a joke. But you know what? That's what worries me. We got a new president coming January 20th. And these guys are not done. This regime or people that support this regime, that not everybody, the psychos that are out there.
Right.
And I'm hoping I'm wrong. But I hope that I think that they want to put another pandemic or another 9/11 of some sort. So he starts his new term in office with more bullshit than it's already going on.
I pray that's wrong. That's horrible. I pray that's wrong. I'm actually worried about him getting through the inauguration, to be honest with you. I really, really don't think they should do this, a big thing in front of people. I just don't. It should be like indoors somewhere small, and then just have the video cameras there, and then everybody could be outside if they want.
But just do it, instead of doing it in front of all those people.
Yeah,
I agree.
I wouldn't trust it. Not at all.
I don't trust it either. And look at this. Guess what? Ellie Weinhardt, watching the show, great actress. She's the #1 Joan Rivers impersonator. She was in a movie, A League of Her Own, with Madonna and Gina Davis. Anyway, guess what Biden did today? He banned he banned on offshore drilling. What a bitter loser. He banned that, so you can't do it no more. What the hell? If that doesn't scare the shit out of you, I don't know, man. Did you see? Also, we were talking about the Golden Globes. There's a show called Queer Eye for queer guys or whatever it's called.
Queer Eye for the straight guy or something like that. Something like that.
One of the stars, Jonathan Van Ness, dazzled on 22.5 Global. No. Okay. There it is.
Oh,
that's him.
That looks like a woman with a goatee, like a beard.
Yeah, he came with a full green dress, dazzling green dress, tattooed off the arm.
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what to. My brain doesn't know what to think about that.
I don't know what to think. I don't know.
Does it go together? I don't know.
It's just nuts, guys. We are at 1 o'clock. We know football is going to happen. Whatever.
I was going to say, if I was going to wear my dress and go somewhere nice, I'd shave my mustache and my beard.
Yeah. How about that? Trump, David, you're right. Trump will overturn that. I agree with you 100%. This is exactly what will happen this Sunday. Detroit, first seed, 7th seed. Washington plays the Philadelphia Eagles. The Minnesota Vikings play the Los Angeles Rams, right? And Green Bay will play Atlanta. So interesting stuff. Green Bay, even though the Bears beat them, it could be a chance for Green Bay to beat the Falcons. There was so much more. I love this. I wish we lived in a world where liars' pants generally caught on fire.
That would be great. Oh my God, I'd be walking around with flames all around me. I'd be like trying to get out.
Oh my God. All right. Well, listen, we're coming to the end of the hour, folks. And again, tomorrow, my co-host will be Jerry Jams, Tony Toto, and Danny Raimondi. All of them, all at the same time on the co-host. So that should be very interesting. And Thursday, we have Laura Ocean, of course, with us. We got some birthdays for Tuesday, January 7th. Dr. Phil turned 73 years old. Donna Summer, 76, of course, if she was still alive. Stephen Stills from Crosby, Stills and Nash would be 80 years old. Isaac Newton, birthday, let's see. Chris Bryant, Chicago Cub, or former Chicago Cub, I'm not sure, 32 years old. Don Knotts, of course, Barney Fife. Yep. Let's see. Michael Stipe of REM celebrating a birthday. David Soul from Starsky and Hutch. Klaus Vormann, for all you Beatle fans. He played bass, and he also designed the cover of Revolver, 85 years old. Barry Manilow is 81 years old. Doug Sylvester, Lulu's husband, Doug, great musician in Chicago. Happy birthday. Let's see. Dionne Warwick, 84 years old. Mark Kapp, a drummer on the south side of Chicago. Mark, happy birthday. Joe Denny from Denny's Hair Salon here in Schaumburg. Happy birthday. Nick Ponderelli, a good friend of ours, a great singer in Chicago. Happy birthday. Robert Duvall turns 94 years old. Bradley Cooper Getty turns 50. I didn't realize he was John Paul Getty's nephew or grandson.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
So he came from a lot of money. There you go. Also, Elliot Wimbush, your lovely partner, Karen Skinner, celebrates a birthday today. And the curse of the Chicago Bears, Virginia McCaskey, turns 102 years old. 102, Virginia McCaskey turns 102 years old. All right, guys, it's that time for us to do what we do. But before that, thank our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local establishments. Download the Ace Rewards app. Easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. Ace is the place, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, thank you guys so much. Carol Brandolino, thank you. Have an incredible week. Guys, buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. Be kind to everybody because we got a whole new thing happening now, January 20th. So let's give the guy a shot, whether you like him or not. Things got to improve. Things got to get better. If you got any old beefs, try to put a kibosh to them because life is definitely too short. And Ringo Starr says peace and love. Have an incredible day, everybody. Share the show. Let everybody know about Ocean's Pit. And we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station. God bless everybody. Have an incredible day. Nick, take us out, Nicholas.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from town.
Bye-bye, everybody. God bless. Be kind to one another. It's a tough world out there. God bless. Peace and love.